Hi, today we will be talking about heritability. Heritability is a statistic that refers to the proportion of observed variance in a group of individuals that can be accounted for by genetic variance. It describes the degree to which genetic differences among individuals cause differences in an observed property, such as height, extraversion, or sensation seeking. This brings about the question of nature versus nurture. Does natural factors such as genetics and hereditary factors contribute to a person's traits more, or nurture factors such as environmental variables, childhood experiences, and social relationships? Well, the answer is not that simple. In the case of height, we can look at the example of Danny DeVito and LeBron James. In this case, both environmental and genetic factors are important. Clearly, children tend to resemble their parents in terms of height. Generally, tall parents have taller than average children, and short parents have shorter than average children. And genetic research has confirmed that roughly 90% of individual differences in height are indeed due to genetic differences, which give height a heritability of 0.9. The environment, which contributes 10% to individual differences in height, is far from trivial. In the United States, average adult height has increased in the entire population by roughly 2 inches over the past century, most likely due to increases in the nutritional value of the food eaten by US citizens. This example brings home an important lesson. Even though some observed differences among people can be due to genetic differences, this does not mean that the environment plays no role in modifying the trait. One common misperception about heritability is that it can be applied to a single individual. It can't. It is meaningful to say that individual differences in height are 90% heritable, but it makes absolutely no sense to say, hey, Selena Gomez's height is 90% heritable. You cannot say, for example, that the first 63 inches of a height are due to her genes and the other 7 inches are due to the environment. For an individual, genes and environment are inextricably intertwined. Both play a role in determining height, and they cannot be separated. Thus, heritability refers only to differences in a sample or population, not to an individual. Another common misperception about heritability is that it is constant. In fact, it is nothing of the sort. Heritability is a statistic that applies only to a population at one point in time and in a particular array of environments. If the environment change, then heritability can change. For example, in principle, heritability can be high in one population, for example, the Nigerians, but low in another, for example, the Swedes. And heritability can be low at one time and high at another time. Heritability always depends on both the range of genetic differences in the population and on the range of environmental differences in the population. Heritability does not generalize across person and places. A final misconception is that heritability is an absolutely precise statistic. Nothing could be further from the truth. Error or unreliability of measurement, for example, can distort heritability statistics. And because heritability statistics are typically computed using correlations, which themselves fluctuate from sample to sample, further imprecision creeps in. In sum, heritability is best regarded merely as an estimate of the percentage of phenotypic differences due to genetic differences. It is not precise, it does not refer to an individual, and it is not eternally fixed. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.